Hey there guys, I just wanted to come in before the video starts and say that I'm crazy excited to do this video. And Hearthstone, it's a really fun game, and I really appreciate what Blizzard's been doing with it, providing it. I got into the beta, sure I got it from a friend of mine, gave it to me for a shit ton of stuff. But, I got it and I've been playing the hell out of it. And I really love it as a game. And so I'm making this video to sort of show my excitement for it and hopefully give new players an insight into what cards are good and what cards might not be so great. And I'd really appreciate feedback on it, what you guys think. Of course, I can add more polish to it, but this is just a quick little video I can throw out, see what people think. And I haven't updated in a little while, so might as well get it out of the way. In the upcoming video, brevity is wit, is not necessarily a thing I go by. I appreciate the saying, but I've never been able to really manage it. And if I had more time, I'd make a little script and be organized. But maybe if anything comes of it. But I want you guys to know the basic summation of the video is that outside of cheese decks like Murlocs or other little minor cheese strategies like Young Priestess contributing really heavily to early game minions, or Shield Bearer being whatever Shield Bearer is, and then South Sea Captain and all that stuff. That in terms of 1-drops, in my opinion, the Worgen Infiltrator is one of the best, if not the best, 1-drop card in the game in terms of neutral minions, and that's the point I want to get across. But that aside, here's the video I made talking about this, and I hope you guys enjoy, listen to me be all excited and energetic about it. So, here we go. Hey there guys, this is JohnnyBoyJohn, and you're watching another one of my videos, which means you somehow managed to stick around and wait for me to do something else. Well, guess what I'm here with today? Hearthstone, fucking Hearthstone, holy shit, it's fucking Hearthstone. Now, as you may have seen from some of the videos that I did, I got into the beta, and me and Matt, who, the other guy in the other videos, that we don't have to care about Matt, don't care about Matt. Anyway, he and I have been playing the fuck out of it. He comes over, we play Hearthstone, we got drunk last time, and we played Hearthstone while drunk. It's amazing. We do arena, and every time we'll play one, we'll go 9-1, and we're like, oh my god, we did so good, we have to record this, and then we'll go 5-3 as a mage against priests. So, but ignore those videos. Trust that he and I actually do well. Trust that there are actually those 9-1 games that you don't see, and pretend I'm good at Hearthstone. So just trust me with that. Well, anyway, I'm not just here to talk about Hearthstone, how fucking cool it is. I'm here to tell you, just try a little informational thing. I want to talk about informational Hearthstone stuff. So as you can see, we got the Hearthstone thing here. We're going to go to my collection. And what am I going to talk about today? I'm going to talk about level 1 cards. That means cards you can play 1 mana, 1-drops. It's like to see what you got, what you can do. So you can see we got the Druid cards here, but we don't care about the Druid cards. One, because they don't have any good 1-drops. There's Claw, which is whatever. There's Naturalize, which entirely different story with Naturalize. We could go into the good things about this card and then how horrifically bad it is at other times. But for the most part, we'll pretend that card doesn't exist. What we really care about is neutral cards. And after you see, I have to go to crafting mode because I don't have all the 1-drops. But the ones I have are more or less the good ones. Let's see what 1-drops we got here. Well, not a 1-drop, but worth mentioning. The Wisp, 1/1, 0 mana. Now, by itself, this card is not great. It's got some combos you could do with it, I suppose, like maybe Van Cleef or Questing Adventurer. But, that is way outside the realm of what I'm doing in this video. Like I said, we're here to talk about 1-drops. Abusive Sergeant, Angry Chicken, Argent Squire, all these cards. Let's see if any of these are good. Abusive Sergeant, great value card, 2/1 with a battle cry, even gives another minion 2 attack. Now, for the sake, you're never going to play this card on turn 1. Because it's just not worth it. Because you don't get any use out of its battle cry, which is not what you want. What you want is you want a minion on the field, and then you buff it with Abusive Sergeant. That's how Abusive Sergeant works. Angry Chicken, rare card. I got it from a pack. Very disappointed. Not the best rare I've ever gotten. But, it's a card, so why not? It's a rare card. I can just enchant it for something else really nice. As you can see, 1-drop, 1 health, 1 attack. 5 attack and rage. Only things that can work with this, I guess, Priest, or another 1-drop, the Young Priestess, right here, this nice card, which, as you can see, I don't have. Now, what's the most value you can get for level 1? That's what we're going to talk about right now. Highest value level 1 cards are Argent Squire, which I somehow have 2 of. 1/1 for 1, Divine Shield. This trades very nicely with other 1-drops, which there aren't too many that people play nowadays in the current meta, but it's a good card. Now, if you were to ask me, in this current meta, what is, without a doubt, the best one-drop card? Let's go to the next page, and it's this guy right here, Worgen Infiltrator. Now, why is this the best one-drop card in the current meta? Let's think about it. Current meta, what are the biggest classes you'll find? Priests, mages. Right? Priests, mages. What can both those things do? They both have amazing early removal, and they have really interesting hero powers. Priest has Shadow Word Pain. Mage has their little ping ability, Fireball. Now, what makes this card so good against that? Alright, most popular 2-mana cards. Let's take a look at those real quick. Most popular 2-mana cards are, without a doubt, Fairy Dragon, because, I mean, come on, Fairy Dragon, look at this fucking thing. 3/2 for 2, can't be targeted by spells or hero powers. That destroys mages, that destroys priests, and to an extent it destroys paladins and druids. I mean, look at this fucking thing, holy shit, and it's a cute little fucking dragon. And it doesn't pee on the rug. Second most popular 2-drop is, without a doubt, the Knife Juggler. Almost, if not better than the Fairy Dragon, the Knife Juggler. 3/2, 4/2. Every time you summon a minion, deal 1 damage to any minion. That is amazing. This trades with everything. Gets traded with by everything, but it has an amazing battle cry. So it's not even a battle cry. It's a persistent effect, which means you need to silence it, which is a waste of a silence in every imaginable way. Or, I mean, that's 3/2 for 2. I mean, that's got great stats. It's an aggressive card. And as you can see, there's like the Loot Hoarder. Now you're like, why isn't the Loot Hoarder as good as the Worgen? Well, Loot Hoarder, 2 cost, 2/1. Death Rattle, draw a card. It draws you a card, which is cool, but the thing. Also, I could talk about the Mad Bomber. You can see the Mad Bomber here, 2, 3/2, deal 3 damage. But like I said, these are 2-cost cards, and we don't care about those. But I don't know, deals 3 damage randomly split. This is not okay. If you have minions on the board, it's not great. But if you don't, then it's okay. You're more likely to hurt yourself than anything. Back on subtopic though, Worgen Infiltrator. Now, what's so great about this card? All right, start off. It's a 1-drop card, which itself is, rare. You don't see those very often. Now, why this 1-drop card? Why not a Young Priestess? Why not a Swordsmith? Why not one of these Murloc things or a Seeker Keeper? All situational. Murloc decks, Mage deck, or Hunter deck, I guess. Hunter, Paladin, whatever. This isn't really a card you're going to see very often. 1/2, interesting stat weight's 1/2, but doesn't matter. Worgen Infiltrator, though, it's stealth, which means it can't be targeted by spells, can't be attacked, can't be pinged away by mages. Now that means that you put it down level 1 and it stays there, unless the Mage Arcane Missles, which is a waste of an Arcane Missles on a turn 1, especially for Mage, so that's like the last thing they want to do. So it sticks around, and once it pops up, it's like this trades with just about any 2-drop. Now, as you can see here, there's the Imani Berserker, which you could say is the exact counter to this card, because then you just enrage it, give it 3 attack, and it survives with 1 health. But with the current Hearthstone meta, and I'm saying this as of 11/10/2013, 2 3s are moving out of favor, and 3 2s are the new kings, which is because a 2/3 can't trade with something like a 4/3 or whatever, anything with 3 health. But for especially for the 2 cost. But these 3/2 cards can't. Let's say you put down a Fairy Dragon, it's 3/2, and then turn 3, say you go second, and then turn 3, the guy who goes first, he plays an Acolyte, he plays an Alarmabot, he plays Big Game Hunter, Blood Knight, Oracle trades the name, Emperor Cobra. Any you see like the common theme with all these is they have 3 health. Flesh Eating Ghoul. The only thing is the Demolisher, and that's got 1 attack, 4 health. So it's a little bit outside of our realm of talking here, since it has an interesting effect. Even the Arcane Golem, 4/2, charge battlecry, gets traded with very easily by these cards, which means it's an exceptional turn 2 card, because it means like you put down your thing, opponent doesn't have anything, they put down like a turn 3 card, and then your turn 2 card just trades with it perfectly. And it's like, and there's nothing they can do about it. That's amazing. Now, for the same reason those cards have such high value is the same reason the Worgen Infiltrator has its value. 2/1, stealth, it's perfect. So, I mean, that's one little thing. I've been chatting away about this for like 8 minutes now, and that's like, that's ridiculous, because I'm already running out of breath. There's a cat sleeping on my bed, and it's just sort of like there, and it's freaking me out. So, for now, that's the end of this. Like, this has been Hearthstone with JohnnyBoyJohn, talking about turn 1 cards, and one that you should value above any other turn 1 card, if you were to ask me my humble, gentle opinion. So, if you're ever in this current meta, and you're like up against somebody, and you're seeing someone with 3/2s a lot, bring out your good old friend the Worgen Infiltrator, because it'll never do you wrong. Unless it does, and then it fucks you. But you know what? That'll happen. And I'll love you no matter what. Anyway, this is Hearthstone with JohnnyBoyJohn talking about turn 1 drops, and